I've just started reading David Alston's book on slavery in the Highlands.
Oh.
And the first chapter is an incident where a young black boy is stabbed by a young white boy, and for no apparent reason. And it was Hugh Miller in 1800 something stabbing a young black boy. He was 5, and they were described both coming from troubled backgrounds. So it's basically, there's nothing new. But Hugh Miller went on to have a fairly distinguished career. And there's a link between the Highlands and I think it's Guyana in the north of South America and the number of little villages and towns that are named after all the places around here.
I know that I've got a friend who, her family all come from Inverness, went on to have 2 children, and one of them has got infinite problems with hips and knees, that she went to see somebody in London in Harley Street. And as soon as he examined her feet, he said, well, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just the African in her. And from that started a conversation and a whole lot of research. So we know about the history of this family now, where they did have an African slave in the family, and they knew nothing about it until this girl developed all the problems that she did.
My granddad was an electrical engineer, and when he was, I guess, just before my mum was born, so in the 1949, 1950, he was moved to Ghana and to put electricity there. So they say that he was involved in turning on the lights in Ghana. It was a house that came with people to look after them. So if you didn't take the people, then they didn't have a job. But it was very uncomfortable for them because they were not used to having people looking after them.
Yeah.